Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up.
Well, hello again everybody. It's the Wednesday between the two bank holidays and we're getting ready to leave Brock Mill Farm Caravan and Motorhome Club CL, and we're heading towards the Beadnall Bay Camping and Caravanning Club site. So yeah, I'm going to carry on decamping and yeah, let's get on the road.
Let's go. Yeah. I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it, fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shoot tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time.
Well, we were off to a good start, but we soon got stuck at the level crossing.
Big hitter, big picture.
Which way do you reckon they'll come from? Which way do you reckon they'll come from, left or right?
I'm looking to see which way that old boy is. That way.
Reckon they'll come from that way? Right. Okay, you vote right, I'll vote left.
I might have to do it again now. He's looking the
Winner
other way.
buys the tea and cake.
I've changed my mind because he's looking
No,
the
you
other
can't
way
change your mind. You're saying it's going to come from that way. I'm saying it's going to come from that way. Winner buys the tea and cake.
now. It'll be a shock if it comes through the middle.
Well, yeah, let's hope it don't come through the middle. That's if it comes at all.
What town is in that direction?
Berwick's that way, and London, I suppose, is that way.
Oh, right.
Eventually.
There is a possibility that often happens when I remember when I was a kid.
What?
You get two at the same time.
Well, if they go both ways, then we'll both buy the tea and cake on different occasions.
You're not going to go Dutch and go halfway.
No. That's less tea and less cake, then.
Typical. Only you could think
Of course, at this rate, it could be lunch.
There's one advantage to us sitting here.
What?
Having a rest after yesterday.
True.
So it's the loser buys it. The tea.
No, yeah, the loser buys the tea and cake.
Oh no, I should have shut up, shouldn't I? You would have bought the drinking thing, right?
Well, I might not be right yet.
You told me you're always right. Even when you're wrong.
Ha! I'm the winner! There you go, you buy the tea and cake.
Yeah, but I told you I'd change my mind halfway.
It doesn't matter, you can't change your mind.
Oh, okay. That's a woman's prerogative.
Of course, it's a long old train, isn't it?
Well, in a second it's coming back the other way.
No, it's
'Cause
not.
It's a long old
No,
train.
it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, but he's not actually opening the gates, so it is possible there's perhaps a train coming the other way as well. Ah.
He's gone back to the waiting position.
Yeah. Oh, no, they're going up. I'm still the winner.
Hello.
The highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back. I'm never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast.
Well, our next campsite is going to be the Camping and Caravanning Club site at Beadnall Bay. And it's only a short distance really round the coast from our previous campsite at Lindisfarne, and it's a lovely drive with splendid coastal views almost the entire way.
I take shots to the top, I'll get it. I got one life, I'ma do all to win it. I do what's right, push until I fall, I'm slipping to get back up. Always stand tall, I'm grinning. I got cuts real deep in, bruised the squad. I had to learn how to think with my head not hard. I've been chewed up, spit out, torn apart. But picking up all the pieces is a form of art. I'm never gonna look back.
Well, we've stopped to have a look round Bamborough. We're probably not going to have a look in the castle because I think quite a lot of it's private, and it's £14.10 each to get in, I think.
It's up a big hill.
And it's up a big hill, so we're perhaps going to have a little walk around the village and maybe a look on the beach. It is a pretty impressive castle, though. I think we might be able to get through onto the beach this way. All looks rather more higgledy-piggledy from down here. And out there are the Farne Islands. Now I believe you can do boat trips around them. Might have a look at that later. Around the other side of the castle now, certainly is a big place. I believe there are flats in there that you can rent and live there. I'm not sure where we're going. I think Nikki's planning on doing a circumnavigation of the castle walls by the look of it. A bit of a stroll through the dunes, and I think we're going to find the sea. There you go, look at that. What a spectacular beach. Well, what an absolutely fantastic spot and lovely beach this is. Well, that's enough beach for a bit. We're going to have a little look around the village, see what we can find.
You want the tea, I owe you.
That is, tea and cake would be good if we can find somewhere. Well, as a healthy alternative to cake, I've got myself a piece of game pie. Oh well, time to head back to the van before the old car parking ticket runs out. I hear they're quite strict on the car park here. Well, from Bamborough Castle, it's just a short drive to the little town of sea houses and on to Beadnall Bay. Well, we're all pitched up at Beadnall Bay. We've had a bit of a relaxing afternoon, to be honest. I've had a bit of a snooze. I think I've had rather a lot of fresh air. We've started a game of Scrabble, but I think now we're going to go and have a little bit of a walk and see what's about in the vicinity of the site. Now, we haven't put the awning up because there isn't a great deal of grass behind the van, and I haven't got any rock pegs. And the lady said we had to keep everything within the vicinity of the hard standing, so we're just not bothered with it. It'll be fine without the awning for the time we're here. It's quite a big site, this. Quite exposed though, quite open to the wind. I should imagine in rough weather it hits you a bit if you're stopping here. Very nice when the sun's shining though. Well, I tell you what, it's not as warm as it looks, is it, darling?
No, I'm not going in there for a swim. I had envisioned that we were going for a swim. I even looked for my wetsuit thinking it might be chilly, but even with that, there's no way, Jose.
We go for a swim if you want.
I think I'll close my eyes and imagine it might be a bit warmer.
We're going to have a walk up, see if we can find the harbour. I think up here are the remains of some lime kilns. Well, not even remains, there are some actual lime kilns. So a fella called Richard Pringle built the first kiln here in November 1798. And that kiln was producing around about 1,000 cartloads of lime each year, which was exported from the harbour round to other ports all around England and Scotland. And it was so successful that a fella called John Wood built a second kiln and a third kiln here. The coal and limestone were brought up to the kiln on a tramway, and the lime was processed and then loaded into the boats. Quite an efficient sort of operation. Well, we're back in the van and Nikki has cooked us a nice prawn dinner. What are the prawns in, darling?
The prawns are in passat, which is like a tomato sauce. And also I cheated with one of Jamie Oliver's mixed grain things.
Ah, right. Well, it looks very nice.
And I put some basil and pepper in. That's the much imagination I put in it this time.
Well, it looks good.
Thank you. Oh, and I forgot there's Mediterranean vegetables.
Very nice. Well, that was a lovely meal. And now I think we're just going to take it easy in the van, chill out, because I think we've got something special planned for tomorrow. Well, it's Thursday morning and we're just getting ourselves ready because I've booked us on a puffin tour around the Farne Islands. So we're going to get ready and then we're going to ride the bikes into sea houses to pick up our boat trip. Well, we just booked in on our boat trip. We're going on the Serenity boat and yeah, it's a nice little harbour. Looks like these might have been lime kilns as well. I think that's the boat trip before us heading out. So I think this one coming in will be the one that we're going out on. And we're off. It was a rather windy day, and once we got beyond the protection of the harbour walls, the sea was quite choppy. One of the crew members was telling me that if it was any rougher they probably wouldn't go out, not because the boat couldn't handle it, but simply because it would be too rough really for people to enjoy themselves and move around on the deck, etc. A few folk on the boat were looking a little bit green, but Nikki and I were both enjoying the ride. It was really quite a little adventure and nice to see all the waves and the big splashes as the boat went through them. Now during the ride there was a commentary on the islands and their history and various stories about their occupants over the years. I won't spoil that for you, you have to go and take the tour yourself, but what fantastic views from the boat. One of the highlights of the trip, of course, were the great numbers of different seabirds, and we did see plenty of puffins as advertised, but also many other different types of birds. How many can you spot? Drop us a comment and let us know below what different types of seabird you can see here, because I'm no expert. We also went out to see the lighthouse, which is famous of course for the story of Grace Darling. If you don't know the story, it's well worth doing the cruise to hear all about it. And out by the lighthouse is a favourite spot for seals to gather, and it's always nice to see seals. And all too soon we're heading back towards the harbour at Sea Houses. We really enjoyed this little tour around the islands, and I highly recommend the cruise company. I'll put a link to their website in the description below if you want to check them out. I really enjoyed that. I think that was one of the best boat trips I've been on. It was fantastic, 2.5 hours all round the Farne Islands, and nice blokes doing the trip, nice commentary. Yeah, so definitely recommend the Serenity boat trips if you're in the Sea Houses area and want to have a look around the Farne Islands.